Hi everybody, this is Dr. Sasha and I am your dual doctorate board certified award-winning physician, researcher, best-selling author, speaker, and medical cannabis expert. And I am coming to you live from Treasure Beach, Jamaica. We just completed our week of the HCOM's Jamaica Clinic here where we've been able to serve the people of Treasure Beach. And I have with me here today a couple of the medical students that participated. We just wanted to get on here and just share a little bit about what their experiences have been with this clinic. So look who's joining, it's Cindy. Well, glad you joined, Cindy, because look who we have here. Okay, so I have with me Carolyn, Aaron, Ethan, and whoever else of my brave souls of medical students are willing to get in front of the camera and share what their experience has been. But we're gonna start first with Aaron. Aaron, so here we go. This is Aaron. He's a first-year medical student at LECOM. Look at that.
Hi, Mom.
Okay. So Aaron, tell us what your experience has been like with this HCOM's Jamaica Clinic.
So it's been a really, really amazing experience out here. I didn't know what to expect. I did a medical mission trip before, but this was really, really hands-on. We were able to round with 3 physicians here, and we were able to get a feel of what their skill set was and able to adapt to it, and be able to become really confident with our physical examination skills, taking histories, and now today's like the final day, and now we can say that we're finally confident in knowing how to do this, and it's been a great experience. Fantastic.
Did you want to share an experience that you had that really impacted you this week? Can you think of anything off the top?
We can go off the story when we actually did OMT on a patient who couldn't walk at all. She was washing dishes, and then she stood up too fast, and she got cramps and heard a pop behind her back. So we did OMT, did a lumbar roll on her, and afterwards she was able to get up. She started dancing with me, walked like nothing even happened. So like we were converted to the OMT technique. So
well, that's good, because as an osteopathic physician, that's a good thing to understand how we can apply that in real life. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, Carolyn. This is Carolyn. She's also a LECOM first-year student here joining us on the Jamaica Clinic. Say hi.
Hi.
So share with us, what's been your experience with the HCOM's Jamaica Clinic?
So like Aaron just said, we spent 4 days rounding with 3 different very talented physicians, and we really were able to take our clinical skills to a level that most first-year students can't even imagine. We learned real-world experience with dealing with real patients, and I think the biggest, more so than actual clinical skills, the biggest takeaway that most of us are bringing with us back to the United States is the ability to talk to patients like they're people, and feel comfortable talking to patients and trying to help them feel better.
Okay, very good. Any particular experience you want to share that really stood out to you this week?
I had actually a similar experience to Aaron on my first day. A woman walked in with a lot of trouble walking. She kind of struggled her way onto the examination table, and she had some crepitus and swelling in her knee, and I was able to apply some ointment and some simple OMT, and within 10 to 15 minutes she jumped off the table and started kicking her legs and praising God, and you know, the knowledge that we're able to take from medical school to help this woman be able to walk out of the clinic. So that was really amazing.
Very cool, very cool. And for those of you who are watching, we are osteopathic physicians, so one of the things that we do is osteopathic manipulation. We learn that from day 1 of medical school. We take that in our training, and it is a way that we can help patients by using our hands to diagnose and treat medical problems. And so it's really great for the students to have an opportunity to really use that hands-on experience that they're learning in school. So that's fantastic. All right, next up back here we have Ethan. This is Ethan. Some of you may know this is my son, and he's also joining us here on the Jamaica Clinic. How's it been for you, Ethan?
It's been pretty awesome. I'd say it's probably just as good as the last time I was here. I think it's really cool to be here back for a second year, to see a second set of medical students come through here and experience everything that the Jamaica Clinic has to offer. It's just really an awesome privilege to be able to be here, to learn from these physicians that are here, and to pick up the skills and training that you just won't get anywhere else. It really just was a magical time again. Get to see patients and do that. So
that's great. So you were here last year with the team. Anything that was different for you this year compared to last year?
Yeah, I think the biggest difference coming in this year from last year was just having the experience of being here for a week previously, and then getting to intern for 6 months at Dr. No's medical practice. I think that allowed me to come in with a lot more confidence and knowledge. Still don't know anything compared to first year medical students, but it definitely helped a lot with just being able to be more confident in front of patients, be able to talk to them as people, and just be able to actually help people a lot more, feel more useful.
Fantastic. Well, it's so exciting to have you on this trip with us. And also on this trip, here comes my daughter, Carissa. This is a family event here we've been serving. This is Carissa. She's my daughter, 16 years old, and she has been just a tremendous help with so much. She's been taking tons of pictures as well to document this journey. How has this trip been for you?
It's been pretty amazing. I think since last year, like getting to see all these new faces and getting to like just meet all the children again, and the fact that they remembered me was just so awesome. And I mean, I think it was super cool getting to go on like house calls and getting to like document like just the students in action and the doctors in action.
That's right, you got to go on these house calls. So we also went on house calls with for patients, medical students, with some of the docs went, and we were able to help patients who were bedbound. So that's pretty awesome, you got to do that.
It was honestly probably one of the best experiences. Just getting to like see them and how thankful they were that we came out, and it was just like, it seemed like something that was so little, like it wasn't such a big deal for us, but like it meant so much to them. Like we're just so willing to give and give them help, and it was just really awesome to see like their faces like light up and getting to do all that kind of stuff. So
do you think you want to come back again?
Oh, of course. That's a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer. Fantastic. So one of my other students that's here, his name is Carrie. We're going to put him on screen as well. We're going to get him to share a little bit. This is Carrie. He's a LECOM student as well, first year. There you go. And Carrie, can you share with us how this Jamaica Clinic has been for you?
It's honestly really hard to put into words. It's been a very humbling experience, a very good learning experience. Gotten to learn a lot of skills that I can take back to school and to practicing as a physician that I believe will help impact my patients. And it's kind of given me a better idea of the global healthcare system and how we have a role in that.
Okay. What types of things stood out for you this week as we were on this clinic? Anything in particular that really impacted you?
I have to say how thankful all the patients were. No matter what you did, how little you might have been able to do for them, any little bit, they greatly appreciated. Everyone was happy to have us. It felt like we were part of their family, which was very nice.
That's awesome. You know, it's so gratifying when we serve patients here in Jamaica. Many of them don't have medical care. You know, sometimes we're the only medical care that they have. So let's see, we've got a couple of students back there. Wave. We've got some more medical students. Yeah, man.
We learned to do our first injection this week.
Pelvic exam. Dr. No taught us so much. It was fantastic.
Invaluable knowledge.
We loved it.
I mean, it's so great to be with these students. I mean, to watch them learn and grow. You know, we start off the week, they haven't touched a patient. By the end of the week, they are, doing a history and physical and coming up with a differential. And it's just amazing as physicians to watch the students grow during this time. So we have just a blast. I'm just going to walk around a little bit so you guys can get to see where we've been. We're wrapping up here this evening. And there's parts of the team here. We're getting ready to go. We are packing up our bus with all of our supplies and getting ready to head back to where we're staying. Let me see if I can turn the camera around and take a walk through the clinic. There's some folks here. We've got some more medical students back there and some of our women's group ladies over here. There's some more medical students. Say hi. This is the clinic that we do all of our work in all week. You you guys can see. Of course, we've cleaned up, we've cleared out the chairs, and we've got everything, starting to be packed up. This is one of the rooms that we have been serving in, seeing patients. There's a curtain over this door. There's still a lot of great work happening here. We're still getting organized, packing stuff up for next year. Here's one of the rooms as well that we've been serving in. It's really, really hot, but it's been a lot of fun. And here we go, more rooms here. So let's see, we're going to take a walk back here. This is the back of the building. There's Miss Blossom from the Treasure Beach Women's Group getting a little snack there. Sister, how you doing?
Okay.